On the surface, she's a well-bred young lady, but secretly, she's a martial arts master. To escape an arranged marriage, she even stole the sword of the greatest warrior alive. It all started a few days ago, when Michelle Yeoh arrived at her home with a sword. She said it belonged to the world's greatest swordsman, and only with this blade could one perform true swordsmanship. The girl was instantly captivated, because she'd been secretly studying his techniques. That night, she snuck into the woman's room, and stole the legendary sword. But guards spotted her as she tried to leave. She leaped onto the roof, using one guard as a springboard, only to run into Michelle Yeoh. They raced wildly across the rooftops, then continued their chase along the city walls. Michelle Yeoh grabbed for the girl's leg. Just as she was about to catch her, an arrow flew between them, giving the girl a chance to escape. The arrow came from the girl's master, who'd been hiding as a servant in her household. The next night, her master faced off against someone. The girl rushed to help, but her opponent turned out to be the legendary warrior himself. Her master had killed his teacher years ago, and now he'd come for revenge. When the girl attacked, the man was shocked to see his own sword in her hands, and she was using his very techniques. They clashed in fierce combat, but she was no match for him, and soon fled with her master. Before long, the warrior tracked her to her family home. The girl kept her cool when she saw him. Michelle Yeoh deliberately knocked over a teacup to test her. Sure enough, she caught it with lightning reflexes. They'd both seen through her disguise, but in front of her family, she had to play the dutiful daughter, and accept their arranged marriage to a stranger. On her wedding day, she sat properly in the bridal sedan, but her heart yearned for adventure, to become the greatest warrior of all. That night, she couldn't suppress her desires any longer. Disguised as a man, she grabbed the sword and fled. When two thugs confronted her on the road, she sliced through their weapons with ease. They recognized the legendary blade instantly, and asked about her connection to its owner. She sneered that she'd defeated him, but that boast brought trouble. Every fighter in the region came to challenge her. The first called himself the Iron Arm Hero. She beat him using just one hand while sitting down, then kicked him off the balcony. As the crowd attacked the cocky girl, she drew the sword and spun into the air, using her stolen techniques to defeat them all. Soon everyone was talking about this mysterious fighter. The legendary warrior heard the news, and found her in a bamboo grove. He offered to take her as his student, but the stubborn girl wouldn't bow to anyone. They fought fiercely among the bamboo. His aggressive style quickly drove her from the treetops, but her eyes burned with determination. She fled to the lakeside, where he finally defeated her. In the end, he pressed his hand to her forehead, a gesture meant to enlighten her to the true essence of martial arts.